Oh, I saved. New level and shrinking. Alright. I don't think I ate from either of these today. I still need to rob that guard. Yeah, let's rob that guy. I'm gonna turn that one off. Turn that one off. Turn that one off. And it's gonna be that one and that one. I think he's probably standing guard at the armory. I'm actually trying to pickpocket him. It was that second one. Ooh, I'll drink one of those. Did go faster. If we take a half step to the right. Just did that in front of those two guards. Oh. Hey, before we go down that ladder.
I've got your coin.
I'd like to see that bastard's face when he finds out it's gone. I'll give you some of the groschen back, like I promised. And I've got another job for you.
Ooh.
What's this other job, then?
Everywhere you go here, you see wretches like me. Poor souls that don't have a pot to piss in and have to beg. Then take a look and rat-eye at all the gentlefolk with their noses in the air, looking out only for themselves, with not a moment's thought for the poor. Well, From one fine lady, you could get alms to feed the whole lot of us here.
Arms for everyone. That would be quite a purse. But I'll see what I can do.
That's the spirit. In return, I'll teach you something useful, and you'll get a treat too, of course.
Ooh.
Coffee with you.
It's literally this woman. Oh, I guess. I wish I could save again. I'll save again. I don't care. And shrink it a little bit more. I just knock her out. I probably need a better plan.
Good God. Take care.
I didn't know you could go back that quick. I thought you had to go back the other way around. Also, 50 is enough alms for everyone? Like, are you crazy? That's not enough. Well, I guess it might be.
Here's your groschen.
Good. Interested in another?
You mentioned another job.
Aye. There's a good widow living in squalor with us in the town. She sold the last memento she had of her sainted mother to a moneylender so she could feed her young ones. And now she's so torn with regret, she can't sleep nights.
You want me to get this memento back?
Just so. I'd do it myself, only I can't show my face in the town square without the constables kicking my arse. Steal her ring back from that usurer, Wolf from Bruda. You can pick your own reward while you're at it. He's so rich it ain't decent.
I'll be right back.
Farewell.
Alright. Oh. I don't like it, how quick this guy is. Is he running at me? No.
My respects to you.
How did the rats...
Ah, don't even talk to me about it.
Have you heard anything about the cube?
I don't know, it's just all one. Take care now.
Where's he running? Are you doing serpentine so no one can shoot you? Because I'm such a bad shot, I might actually hit you if you do serpentine. If you run a straight line, I might miss. What? Oh, did I get a level in pickpocket? I did. Ooh. Or crowd control. I hate the cursor being twice as fast. I'm sure there's like a bed in here where I can save and sleep. Maybe I really don't want to try to drink another saber schnapps. I could have killed Henry. Mm-mm.
What day's not enough for you? My respects to you.
The Christians don't
May the
need me
Lord
to
watch
die.
over you.
The convicted has been found guilty of sodomy and acts of fornication so foul that to speak of them aloud would be an offence before God. Let the sinner be exposed here for one whole day as a warning,
Water.
that honest Christians may
Don't
mock
leave
and
me to
abuse him
die.
as befits.
Give me a drink.
One day's not enough for you.
You filthy bag!
What was that? Is that you?
Jesus Christ, we. Good luck to you.
Look out.
Water.
Good date.
Good luck then.
I wonder if I can just give them spirits.
Thank you. Thank you 100-fold. You have a good heart.
Alright.
What was it you needed? Everything.
I think just knock them out somewhere.
There'll be quite a lot. That's it. home?
I'll take
Of course
this.
will help. Your
Fresh
ears
bread.
right,
Come and
fellow.
get it.
Here's a
You're not talking to anyone.
Store for the winter,
Can't live without
and
it
you'll need
either.
a rake.
A bit of this, a bit... God be with you. Wait a moment. I'll look around.
Mixed
That's
goods,
everything.
handy implements, and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Good people, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread. And pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Oh, are you his escort? I think you. Oh.
Fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
If I were in his shoes, I'd never show my face again for shame.
Hmm. I wonder if I would actually see a church bell. Oh, well, there we go. The pamphlet potion just expired.
Grand. Like the work did itself.
But Henry's not drunk anymore.
Greetings.
And you.
Now, if you were to go in like an alleyway, that'd be pretty cool.
Lord be praised.
Forever. Amen.
Just the kind of weather I like.
Me too.
I mean, honestly, I like my odds of pickpocketing him right here. That's actually... well, actually, this woman we might see.
God be with you.
Take care.
Oh, good. Patch what?
What are you doing?
All right. Got a whole bunch of cheat dice. Lucky die. Make sure none of the things I have on me is stolen. Bring the ring to the vagabond. Your plasma potion is pretty good.
I've got that ring.
Ha! That'll bring tears of joy to that poor widow. I hope you filled your own pocket while you were at it. You're a handy lad. You could be king of all the thieves in Rattay.
What else have you got for me?
Something really special this time. There's a stuck-up cloth merchant from the Dechko who comes to Rattay from time to time. The bastard claims poverty is God's punishment on us for our sins. I'd like to show him what God's punishment looks like. Now, if you were to lift his guild seal from his pouch, he'd never live down the shame of losing it once the guild gets wind of it.
The mills of God grind slowly but surely, eh?
And we'll help them along. As a reward, I'll get you something really wonderful. Just wait and see.
I'm on it.
See you later.
Okay. They are. Oh, he did steal a Dutchko. Alright, we should go on to a Dutchko, Pebbles.
of something you need. What's it to be?
Who
Hey.
is it?
What are you doing here?
Must have imagined it.
Oh, I never actually made Nate stop pushing because I realized.
I'm getting desperate now.
Why is that, for the love of God?
You know what my old man is like. Nothing ever good enough for him. Always turning his nose up at everything I cook.
You'd think he had blue blood. What is it this time?
He brought me a hare and said, make something special with it.
Ah, picky is he?
That's putting it mildly. I can't do it in cream sauce because it gives him gut trouble. He can't stand the smell of garlic, hates mustard, and bacon is too common for him.
Oh, I see. That's a nuisance.
Can you think of anything I can do with it?
Look, it's all about the seasoning. Just roast it with a bit of lard, the same as usual, but add some rosemary and juniper.
Rosemary?
The best thing for hair. I heard it from a traveling merchant. He had it in Prague, and he said it was delicious.
All right, so I'll try it. And if he doesn't like it, I'll lock him in the hen coop so he'll have a proper appetite next time. That'll ruffle his feathers for him.
Maybe you should have done that a long time ago.
You're right there.
Today's a scorcher, eh? Aye. Still better than a frost, though.
Looks like it's going to be a good year for the apples. I reckon we're in for a decent harvest. I'm not so sure about the vegetables, though.
Well, my carrots and radishes are coming along nicely, but something's taken a fancy to some of my apple trees.
You don't say. What's that then? Fruitworm?
No, some kind of blight. The leaves are all gone yellow and eaten through.
God have mercy. What will you do with it?
I don't rightly know. Old Kocha told me to cut them down and burn them before the others catch whatever it is.
That'd be a shame. Fine trees like that.
Aye, but better to save a few if I can than risk them all dying.
True enough. That'd be much worse.
Can't like. There's someone sleeping there. This woman's outside, so I don't know if she'll be able to see me. I need to repair that. Yeah, the noise is 0.
You must be up to no good sneaking around in the dark. Light a torch before the catchpoles see you.
Cože je to za dědina, nedaleko Hodonína. Je tam studenka kamená a v ní vodenka studená. Vodenka studená. Kdybych já tu vodu píjel,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do we have a room here?
Well, I never.
Mm. Oh, I must have died. Oh. See, wish there was a number component. Because it was like 10%, 10%, you know? %20. No. Okay, lock picking. Oh. I pick SWAT. Yeah. Crowd control. I'll pick pocket sight. I mean, I can pick all of them except comrade. Oh, actually. don't know what the Sixth Sense is. I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
Left turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
I've got that seal for you. But you look like you've taken a bit of grinding in the mills of God yourself.
True enough. I tried my luck and got caught. Sorry, lad. I've nothing to give you for that seal. Try selling it to one of the millers. I'm sure you can get a tidy sum for it.
Oops.
I better be on my way before someone sees me with you.
Good luck to you, lad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, innkeeper.
I'm
Okay.
glad to... Is there somewhere I... All right. For how long? How about if I pay you... Sure, but let's see your coin for...
Oh.
That's not enough. You'll like it here. Do you know if there's anyone... Could be. Sir Hanush is convening the Ratai tourney again at the Upper Castle. It's always a great occasion with duels all day long.
Yeah, not what I'm
You
looking
can
for.
still enroll, though. Oh, and another. You're the blacksmith's son from Scarlet's, ain't you? The bailiff here could probably use you. He's got some... He was moaning about... Do you know if there's any... Goodbye.
This is my room, right? I might check her out. I'm gonna say for 1 hour. If you're still in here, I'm choking you out. Mm-hmm. Must have heard me. Why is it capitalized and then not? Well. I'm gonna talk to the bailiff.
Yeah.
Cucumbers! Lovely cucumbers! Asparagus and fruit!
I'll be with you. You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff. Is work keeping you busy?
Busy? I've had so many visitors, I wouldn't wonder if the door fell off its hinges.
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not that there's a shortage of jobs, the problem's sharing them out fairly.
I understand. Everyone has mouths to feed.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most, but you might be able to help, Henry.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what. Will you help?
If you need help, I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you? But ask around if you need to find out more.
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers. That sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
Is there anyone who can tell me more about it?
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alex will know which of the Scarlet's folk are best suited to the job.
How come that's such a cause for concern?
For one thing, they're afraid of me, and I can't get a straight answer out of any of them. So how the hell am I supposed to make the right choice?
Oh, they're desperate. You can't blame them.
I don't, but I might end up picking some good-for-nothing who'll just booze his wages away.
Can you tell me anything more about the cook?
You'll have to ask Hagen yourself. I couldn't get a straightforward answer out of him. Maybe he's changed his mind.
What do I need to know about the water carriers?
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers' hands are doing the job.
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water.
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not an easy job, but someone has to do it.
What can you tell me about the other carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone want the job?
Because they want the money.
Fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
I mean,
that's all I need to know.
That's how garbage men work. It's a job people don't really want to do, and so you pay them more as an incentive to do it. That's how it works. It's funny, he got caught. Oh, it was upstairs? No chance. I think he's just downstairs. That's right, Connor Hagen.
God be with you.
The bailiff sent me. He said you're looking for a cook.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook, but I've said all that to our esteemed bailiff.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Skalitz folk.
Ah, I see. Well, ask away then.
Do you have any particular requirements for the new cook?
Well, it would be an advantage if she knew how to cook.
Well, yes, but the bailiff said you had other conditions.
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I'm away on business.
Young? Nimble?
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her face.
I understand. Sorry. I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city if the burghers don't have to send their own servants.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course, of course. It goes without saying.
I also heard that you need workers to carry, to empty latrines.
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. That's not a concern for decent people.
But I need to know...
Enough. I won't have such talk in my home. Take care now.
Oops.
God be with you.
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours. There are jobs here for some of them, and I have to pick people.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knacker's job?
Well, what of it? It will benefit everyone.
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do the knacker's job.
I'm also looking for a cook. Do you know of a good cook who's looking for work?
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook better than anyone. Only...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery. So I don't think she's in need of work.
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
Who should I talk to? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the Rathaus, so they'll all be in one place. It'll take me a while, though.
But having a job could save someone's life.
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's servant?
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job, even if it is hauling shit?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skalitz, they'll never be able to rid themselves of the stink.
They don't die of hunger.
Thanks. I'll go. How are you coping?
As well as we can, Henry. You can be glad Sir Radzig took you into his service. I hear you even go hunting with Lord Capon.
I've been once. And I don't think it'll be happening again anytime soon.
Ah, it's a shame. Because I was going to ask a favor of you. I'm sure you know there's a lot of hungry mouths here, so I thought you might be able to help.
I don't know. I'm not such a great hunter that I could feed all the refugees.
No, that's not what I meant. It's the townspeople here who have a taste for game. They want to live like the nobility, see? A few of the burghers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the woods. They promised us supplies in exchange. Flour, lard, eggs, and the like. But we can't afford to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. If one of ours got caught in the woods, we'd hang him from the nearest tree. But I was thinking, you're in Sir Radzig's garrison, and you go...
Well, I got away with brawling with Laura Capon, so it ain't...
Great, Henry. I really appreciate it. The local tailor was asking me about getting some hares to put on a feast for a visiting...
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck then.
Is it this one?
In our distress, but deliver us from... Good morning.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burnt down Scallett's. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Why not?
Because I'm still...
But I heard he fled and...
Don't pay any attention.
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau.
Does he go to Sasau often? Where does he stay?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery, so he wouldn't have far to go.
I'll ask around about what happened.
God be with you.
Like, hey Tower, how do I stop fast traveling? He's like, yeah, you don't.
Salami, sausages, lard of all kinds, and scratchings that make your mouth water. More than the finest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wine squeezed
Yeah.
from grapes.
He did. A dreadful thing.
Father, I need your help urgently.
You? I recognize you. You're the Scarlet's blacksmith's son.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James.
No. No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back to. Farewell.
That's fine. I just want you to...
Father, when do you plan to return to St. James?
I beg your pardon?
Your housekeeper, Agnes, is in Rattay. She doesn't to work for anyone else.
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but I'm not... May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a path. It feels like... You know, really felt like I would see more animals.
Ah, I heard you know how to speak Hungarian.
Oh.
But are you fluent?
Ah, I'll speak it well in.
I might have a job for you.
A job? And I was hoping you were coming with an invitation to a drink, or a message from my mistress.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I can offer you a few groschen for your trouble.
Ha! Nihil boni sine labore.
What?
Here in Bohemia, they say there's no bread not paid for with sweat. And yet they promise me easy work here. But nevertheless, so far I've been breaking my back. So first tell me what this is all about.
I need someone to question a Cuman. I can see you're not tongue-tied and you know Hungarian, so it shouldn't be a problem for you.
Lord almighty, a Cuman? But what does it matter? My employers here want to send me back on the road come the end of the week. How much are you paying?
How much would you like?
Well, the question is, how much are you offering?
What about this?
It'll take more than that to... Fine. It sounds like a fair deal. And where do you have this Cuman of yours?
Have you heard of the mill in Bujin?
Of course. I've won at dice against a band that works there more than once.
Good. Then we'll meet each other there.
Excellent. I'll just take some things and be on my way.
Oh, when actually complete a quest.
God almighty. Has some...
I'm Henry from Skalitz, and I'm looking to...
I expect Peshek sent you. And if it was Peshek who sent you, you can't be a... The tailor in Sasso has received some...
No problem.
Good. It ought to be at his shop. May the Lord watch over you.
Almost. Still looking for animals. Got it. literally shot to the right of it. This feels like a bandit camp. It'd be really cool if this was an area that didn't have all these like bushes. Yep, shut under it. Yes, I know I'm here for it. I guess I might as well keep. Hey, because what do I need altogether? It's 100. 170. Don't see if it's still the bow out. Mm. Whatever, that can live. He outsmarted me. I was hoping that was Belladonna, because I still don't know what it looks like. Should have followed that rabbit. Whoops. What you want to know? Quest failed 1. I still need, I think, 50. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna walk up to this hill. There might be a chest. Let's store this in. Might as well. I'm overencumbered. What? I just spawned in. The animals. Um, I don't know what's in the middle of the road, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel quite hungry.
I wonder if it's still on the ground over there.
Yeah.
Idiot. But now I can kind of struggle. Makes no sense.
Hey, you bastard! What are you?
Nope.
Yeah.
Blood will be spilled.
Mm-mm. Did it surrender? I don't know. I need to go south.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. He just needs to sleep. Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but everything here is fine. He'll be able to get out of this on his own. I'm not needed here. I'm not needed here.
I just can't. Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any
Want a sleep potion? I can make you one.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
Farewell.
What's the potion I can make for that guy?
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
It's not pain. No. No. Mm-mm. No, it's the opposite of that. Nope. No. I mean, doll maker. Wolba. Poppy thistle or Paris. I would still need herb Paris.
Why are you waking me? Get away.
So what do I need for it's poppies, thistle, herb pears? Oh, I can just pull it out. Does it make a lullaby?
Yeah.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, horse. Pebbles. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any poppies. Hmm?
What are you doing? Creeping around like a footpad?
There we go.
Everyone has to carry a light at night by law.
Sorry. I was trying to pull it out a minute. Nettle. Nettle. Oh, Nettle's taking over.
For the love of God.
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned...
But what can we do?
Can I end it up?
Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
Literally just talk to him.
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Goodbye.
Well, at least that wasn't the guy I was... Whatever, just take it all.
Henry.
I brought some meat.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help.
Tell me more. All right.
Goodbye.
Hey, Thistle Cell. You know, like, have my own, just, not what, yeah. Oil and poppy.
What will happen to my family?
Oh, no, it's poppy.
See you later.
Let's have a word. Here you are, with a little top up.
Thanks 1,000 times.
Okay. Oil. Poppy. One, two, three, four. Grab pistol. Firelit, no bubbles.
Can't. Just can't.
Grab pass.
I've got something for you.
Really?
Drink this, and you'll fall straight to sleep.
Oh, thank you.
Take care now.
Please, help me.
Mhm.
May the Lord watch over you. Yeah.
Gotta head back to Ratai. Well, this rabbit meat's still good.
Yeah.
Them Duke boys are in some trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think I'll hold up something. Routine. So in 2 alchemy levels, I'll be able to get routine 2.
Yeah. 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 We can start the question.
Wonderful. I was almost starting to get...
So, let's begin. Tell him he has one and only chance to save his neck from the gallows.
Jól figyelj, van a sejjedemanak verse.
Tell him I know damn well he's got stolen valuables hidden somewhere around here.
Avásúvat stottak a cuccot, amint ötször lopkodtál?
Ezt megmondhatom neked, de előbb azt áruld el, az a fekete hajú ott mellette tud-e magyarul?
Nem, egy szót sem.
What's he saying?
Well, he seems to be resisting.
Tell him if he carries on being stubborn, I'm gonna lose my patience.
Now mind, hol van?
Elmondom neked, de azt a gecit,
No,
aki
he...
melletted áll, küld el valahova.
Aha. Maar gazdem eltenni.
Akkor jó, hogy értik egymást. Jól figyelj, azzal a nagy várossal szemben a folyónál.
Fratairagondos?
A nevét nem tudom. Egy nagy város, vágfalakkal.
No, this is...
Szemben a folyó
He's
túlpartján van egy
explaining.
a város felé nézel, van melletted egy út. Azon az úton van egy kereszteződés, egy kiégett fával. Viszonnan egy kis ösvény le a vízhez. És lent a víznél.
Reed
van
goes
egy
to tell me that he...
És a banban?
Igen.
So? Is he saying anything?
No, not really. He just keeps swearing.
No. No. I don't believe you.
Tell him he's running out of time.
És hova küldi?
Pénzhelyét nem tudom pontosan elmondani. Így oda kell őt vinnem.
Well now, he started to talk. He says he buried the coin somewhere in the forest, but he can't describe the place exactly. He says he can take it there, though.
Fine. That's good enough for me.
I don't... Lost in translation. A Richard spoiler.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I have something to ask about the interrogation.
Tell me, brother.
Whatever he said took a lot longer than your translation. Did you really tell me everything?
Well, you know, they have a different manner of speaking in Hungary. Some things can't be translated so easily. There are a few hard nuts for us translators to crack there.
So you didn't translate everything?
Not verbatim. But look, I don't know why you're making a fuss about it. It's simple. He's gonna take you there and the money's yours.
It's just I'm sure I heard him say something about Ratai.
He must have misheard. He didn't mention that place. He speaks a strange dialect. That's the trouble.
A fucking dialect? I've had enough. I'm taking the Cuman to Ratai, and we'll see what he has to say when he's on the rack. They'll have a translator who knows what he's doing. And if I find out you've betrayed me, you'll be very sorry.
Fine, fine. Just keep calm. I didn't tell you everything. You're right.
So what did he say? I'm listening.
He described the place where he says the money is hidden. In exchange for me promising that I'd talk to you into letting him guide you there.
Where does he want to take me?
I have no idea. But it's probably not anywhere you'd want to be.
Where's the money?
Well, across the river from Rattay, there's a hill. And when you're standing on that hill, looking at the town, there's a road next to you. On that road, there's a crossroads by a burnt tree. From there, a small path leads to the water. Then, by the water, on the right, he says, there's a hollowed-out stump. And that's where you'll find it.
Well now, it looks like we're through here. Get lost.
I'm already on my way, and everything is fine now, is it not, brother?
You better hope it's there, or I'm going to come looking for you.
Don't worry, I'm not so foolish as to lie to you twice, am I?
I should hope not.
escorting with.
Oh, for full translation between the vagrant and the cumin, see here. Yeah. Like, hey, that turd next to you.
Mit akartok már megint? Gyáva nyulak vagytok mind. Itt tartotok, mint egy állatot, de egyikőtök sem mer velem kiállni. Köpök rátok, szukafattyák.
What? No, we don't.
Nice try, but I'm not stupid.
Na mi van? Megyünk?
But still, I don't intend to wander around the forest all day. Show me where it really is. And no trickery. Got that?
Huh?
God, for fuck's sake, get on with it. Don't you dare try anything.
Ah, persze, persze. Ha nem találom meg gyorsan.
No, pressure. Apparently you can
Hol a faszba is volt?
pull, where was it? But he swears. So I guess I'm on the right track. I'm just gonna go kill this guy.
Világos. Miért is ásta volna el?
Lagos. Reasonable. What would that moron near bury the coin nearby?
Ah, persze, persze. Ha nem találom meg gyorsan megölsz. Ne félj, értem én.
Because I think if I didn't call the guy out and I just followed him, it says that it would be an ambush with 3 heavily armed humans. Maybe it's a nut stump.
A pénz egy falunk be van elrejtve. Elveszed vagy sem? Akkor kell vagy sem? Már mehetek? Igen?
I have what I wanted. Now we're going to Rattay, my friend.
Got the treasure and turned them in.
God almighty! Has something happened to you?
I'm here about the cumin.
Ah, so it was you who brought him. I suppose you've come for your reward.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, I'll tell you that. That is the first cumin anyone's ever brought in alive. Then again, those devils don't deserve any mercy. Anyway, here's the reward for your service.
Thanks.
Hey.
Take care.
Antonia?
God's blessings.
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out jobs, not the bailiff.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry water.
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though. So I came here myself.
Look, I already have more people than jobs. You're a bit late.
But I really need a job.
Well, so does everyone else around here.
None of them has a husband on his deathbed.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded. So poorly he's been in his bed for weeks. Unconscious most of the time.
Sorry to hear it.
I already owe the apothecary a small fortune. And he won't lift a finger for us now.
What did you do in Skalitz?
I was at the silverworks, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at the smelter.
Oh, Christ. Things got very ugly there. I suppose that's where your husband was wounded? It's a miracle you managed to drag him all the way to Rattay.
What else could I do? Leave him there?
Well, if you know how to cook fine food, I could get you a job at the merchant's house. You'd have a nice roof over your head there, too.
All I've ever cooked is gruel and soup. Nothing fit for nobles. A roof would be grand, though.
No. Not unless I lied about your cooking skills. But he'd find out soon enough, and then we'd both be in trouble. All right. I'll think about it and talk to the bailiff.
And you'll tell him to take me, right?
I'll think about it. Is this like everybody? Is this just everybody's like gathered here?
God be with you.
What's up, Rock, my man?
You're one of the people interested in work?
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few questions. You are...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters in the mines. And not just in the mines. So...
At the mines? So you're a miner?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be working there again. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordship? When will they open the mines again?
I have no idea what their lordships plan to do about it.
All right. I just thought you might have heard something.
How badly do you want to carry water?
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners, and at least I can earn a few groschen.
It's not easy work, though. It's a long way to carry water.
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day for months on end?
I mean...
There's one more option. Carrying shit.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
Pays double.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I couldn't go back to mining after that.
But it would be twice the pay.
The money would help, true enough. What about afterwards? I don't want to be carrying shit all my life.
Look at it this way. You'll earn double the money in the same time, or the same money in half the time. That's not bad, is it?
Well, you have a point. I could get it over and done with quickly, and... All right, I'll take it. I suppose it won't kill me.
Good. I'm sure you won't regret it. How are you holding up?
You mean this here? Well, I've got feeling back in my arm again.
What happened to it, anyway?
That time in Skalitz. I was knocked down by a horse, but it's better now.
Look, I can see by the way your arm is hanging it's not healed. You can't carry water like that.
Well, come on. I owe money to the Sawbones and I need the work to pay for it. I'll give you anything you want.
Yeah.
Well, you could find something to help you.
Anything.
Here you go. This will help it heal better.
Thank you so much. How much do I owe?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. We Skalitz folk have to help each other out.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
What would you give if I put in a good word for you?
Good word?
Sure. If I put in a good word for somebody to the bailiff, then that someone has a better chance.
But I haven't got a pot to piss in.
Oh?
Oh.
What kind of opportunity?
I heard about it at the mine, before Skalitz was raised.
So, what did you hear?
They found something they wanted kept a secret. There weren't any rumours about a silver scene, but what else could it be?
The punishment for stealing the king's silver is hanging or burning at the stake.
I know, but you can't be burned for stealing silver nobody knows about.
There's one more option.
What? For them?
It's a job.
But what would people say?
But it would be twice.
The money would...
Look at it this way.
Well...
Good. I'm sure... That's enough for now.
See you later.
Come and get it.
Mm. Quick one.
God save you.
You hear about the water carrying?
Aye. I can hold water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it. What do I have to do?
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm laborer, then I was a servant, then I fled from Skalitz and ended up here.
Quite the factotum, aren't you? Was none of those jobs good enough for you?
I liked them all, but they were always sending me to do something else. Pickman, they'd say. Leave this and go and do that.
Pickman. That's your name?
Actually, my real name's Vassal, but they call me Pickman.
Is that German?
No. It's from when I was in the mines, digging with a pick.
Besides water, you could carry... you could empty latrines.
What? Carry shit? That'd be a new one for me. Though, it's not a thing I'd go around boasting about.
How are you holding up, anyway?
What can I tell you? I've seen better days for sure.
Well, I could put in a good word for you. You'll have to scratch my back, too.
Fair enough. Show me where it itches.
No, you dolt. It's just a saying. Like I do something for you, and you do something for me.
Ah, right. I see. Well, as it happens, I've got something great for you. Treasure you wouldn't dream of.
Treasure?
Treasure, you say? Right, you got my attention.
I see you're a smart man. A man who knows a thing or two about the world. I've got... Wait for it. I've got a piece of the Queen of Sheba's sword.
Never heard of her. Who's she?
She was a great queen in ancient times. She gave Solomon a sword with magical powers.
Magical, eh? You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
No, it's true. It's in the Bible. And this sword, once it's put back together, nothing can stop it. It can cut through bones, teeth, even steel and stone.
I see. But you've only got one piece. What's that good for?
I couldn't get it all. The fellow I bought it off didn't have the rest. He sold off bits and pieces. But they've got powers of healing, you see? And put strength in your... you know... manhood. What do you say? Deal?
Forget it. I'm not interested in a rusty piece of steel. Now, silver, though...
But I don't have any groschen. Not a one.
Tough luck, then.
God be with you.
God save you.
You're interested in carrying water?
I am. It's about time something good came to decent folk.
I agree. Now, I'll ask you a few questions.
What? But I want the work and I deserve it. Keep your questions for good-for-nothings.
What makes you so deserving? How did you make a living before this?
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I had a lease on it. But in our line of work, it amounts to the same thing.
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled a bucket of ore up a hill?
There's no hill in a mine. Just a shaft with a winch.
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking care of a mine.
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need brawn to carry water, not brains.
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know. I've done my share of hauling.
I don't know about this guy.
There's also the option of, emptying latrines.
Are you trying to insult me? That's no job for a decent Christian.
True. That's why it pays double.
Double, hey? Well, that's not bad, but, for a man of my stature, no doubt there are more needy souls. Double.
How are you holding up in Rattay?
Not too well. I've tried offering my administrative abilities at the rat house, but the bailiff treats me like a peasant.
He's not an easy man to deal with, true enough. But if you show him what you're capable of...
Well, if he gives you a chance to show him...
And the bailiff complained he couldn't get a word out of you.
I refused to talk to him. Last time I did, he was vulgar, shouted and threatened to whip me. And then he comes and interrogates me.
Well, I can't see how that would put you off him. That's enough for now.
Thunder?
God save you.
You're here about the water carrying?
I am. Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job. I have to ask you a few things first.
What for? I can handle the job. But ask away.
What trade did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda the winch, right? Strong as a bull.
Ah, the name sounds familiar. You were one of the new miners, weren't you?
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and I showed everyone I was a hard worker. So did I get the job?
We're not finished yet. Are you here because you want to carry water?
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. Turning it so fast I'd make everyone's head spin. But now I want to carry water at least, since there's some money in it.
Well, there's also the option of carrying, shit.
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me, I'll break his legs.
Carrying shit is hard work. A job for a real man.
If you think it's so great, why don't you do it yourself?
I've got a job, but beggars can't be choosers.
So now I'm a beggar. Maybe I really should knock you on your ass.
Sorry, no offense.
Go on.
How are you holding up?
Not very well, I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and get some money for it. But it's not enough. Especially when the dice don't fall in my favor.
Sure. And have you tried looking for other work?
What for? They'll get the mines running again, and I'll have a real man's job.
And what about soldiering? That's real man's work, isn't it?
It is, and I'd be good at it. When I land a punch, you'd think you were kicked by a horse, which I once showed to a soldier I fell out with over a game of dice. Only, I'm too smart for soldiering.
No doubt. I heard you lot don't want to talk to the bailiff.
I don't know much about that. The others didn't talk to him, so I kept my mouth shut as well. That's the way we do it at the mines. He didn't even really ask me anything anyway. Just mumbled something under his breath.
What would you give me if I recommended you?
What could I give when I don't have a pot to piss in? All I have is a strong arm. Whenever I hit anything or anyone, they stay hit.
Well, if I get you the job, will you show me how to really hit someone hard?
I could. Deal then.
Deal. I know everything I need.
So, can I go
Not yet.
Well, I hope he...
I'll bear that in mind.
Good luck to you.
Man, I did it wrong.
So,
look, the bailiff...
So, see you later.
Yeah. I did the quest wrong. Because he is going to get picked. So I gotta make sure to get the bribe from him. Right, we'll start with him.
God save.
You hear about the...
I.
So, do you want...
I do.
So tell... So tell me,
I was a miner.
quite the factotum, aren't you?
I like them all. But they...
Right, I see. How are you? What happened with the bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
That peacock, what was strutting up and down and shouting at everyone? He told me he'd no time to listen to a buffoon like me. So I shut my mouth.
Well,
Fair enough.
No. Treasure. We'll shake on it. I'll get you the job, and you'll give me the piece of the Queen of Sheba's sword.
Agreed.
See you later.
God be with you.
That's
now.
I've
no.
What do you? There's one. But look. What? Good. But it won't come to that. Sir Radzig will surely take care of things when he returns home.
I'm glad to hear that. You mean
what? Look. What? Here you go.
What did I give him?
So much.
Marigold content. No, it's fine.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
What would you give?
Good work.
Sure. If I...
But I haven't got a pot to pick.
Oh?
I know.
The bailiff said he couldn't get a word out of you.
Well, he's not the most popular man around here, after everything that's happened. You can't blame us.
Maybe, but if you lot had just talked to him, I wouldn't have to run around dealing with this, and you'd all have a few groschen by now.
You might be right. But there's no point crying over spilt milk.
That's enough for now.
Goodbye.
God be with you.
What did you do?
I work for my...
Doing what? Who's your father, anyway?
He's...
Welcome, Henry.
He was Moimir. We had a farm near Scarlet's.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
I don't go to taverns.
So you're probably here about carrying water, right?
Aye. I want to carry water.
That's all? You've nothing more to add?
That's what's needed, ain't it?
How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive. But I miss my father. And the farm, too. But Ma says there's no use dwelling on it. Life must go on.
What happened with Bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
I don't know. I didn't talk to him at all.
And what would you give me if I put in a good word for you?
I've got nothing to give.
Oh, come now. You say you want...
Mother told me I should go and help. If you don't want my help, fair enough.
That's enough for now.
Take care.
I'm glad to see...
You're...
What?
What? And what if I...
Didn't I mention...
You did.
I wouldn't be tongue to the... More like...
And how... Sure. It's a shame there isn't any real work for strong men.
Ain't that the truth?
And how... Sure. I heard you lot...
I don't know much about that. He didn't even...
What we... Well, I know everything...
So, can I...
Not yet.
Well...
I'll bear that.
Goodbye.
I'm glad.
What? The chick? There. Are you true? What would you give me?
So that's how it is it?
Come now. I just want to help, but I'll have my job cut out persuading the bait.
All right. I don't have anything, but I know the armourer in Sasau.
Nah, no good.
I've nothing else.
That's enough for...
Good luck, then.
God grant.
What?
He...
Be that as it may, I already have the people I need to carry water.
I'm strong enough to know. God be with you.
He's dying. Oh. No. All right.
And you'll goodbye.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you. It's already...
What am I to do?
I'm truly sorry.
Save you pity. Goodbye.
All right.
And you'll God be with you.
Oh. Okay. Sort of went to sit in front of him, so I talked to him. But whatever.
God be with you.
I know everything I need to know to pick the carriers.
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn business off my back. So how have you decided?
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their names, or should I send for them?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or something else. Don't worry, I'll send for them.
Tonda. They call him the Winch.
The Winch. Ought to be good with a bucket anyway. What's he going to do?
Water.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Vasil. Goes by the moniker of Pickman.
Pickman. I hope he doesn't have a history of pickpocketing.
No, no. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines, and he was very keen with the pick. So much so, he managed to chop off 2 of his fingers.
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket, I suppose. Where do you want to put him?
Water.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Vincent.
Vincent. Moimir's son.
Vincent? Never heard of him. What do you think he should do?
Water.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Rock.
Peter. Better known as Rock.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get into a fight and injure his arm? Well, what should he do?
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next?
Antonia.
What? A woman?
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it had to be only men.
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's a long walk with a heavy load, man's work.
She can handle the job, have no fear.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me if she can't. Where do we put her, then?
Latrine.
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next?
That's it.
Good. All decided. Now about the cook's job.
Can't be with you.
That's right, I didn't go talk to her. Oops. Broke my legs again. I go to bed soon. Daylight savings is beating me up.
And may the souls of all the faithful God grant you.
I asked around in Sasau. Father Francis is doing well in Sasau. He has no plans to return to St. James anytime soon.
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed? He's always tearing it. There isn't a pew or a step he hasn't tripped over at one time or another.
As I said, he's doing just fine.
God bless. Goodbye.
Oh, so I guess it... Yeah, I guess that's it. Is that you? Hey.
I chose a cook as well. Should I tell you or go to Hagen?
Tell me who you chose and I'll take care of it.
I chose old Agnes for the cook's job. I had a job convincing her, but it was worth it. She's the best cook around.
Glad to hear it. I'll have to drop in on Hagen for lunch sometime.
Goodbye.
After 3 days, return and collect your rewards, bribes. Flowers? No. I mean, yes, but no. It's almost sun. Oh, try this.
God grant you health. See you later.
Grocer. Grocer?
God's blessing.
What will it be today? This time I'm looking for something else. That'll be all.
Fresh bread, rolls, buns, and pretzels for you.
I hope I can be...
Good luck then.
The condition's 57.
Flour, egg, salt,
Steven?
yeast. Let it bake a bit, you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
What do you need?
Let's fight.
I'm still black and blue from... Goodbye.
Hey, let's fight. It's just wailed on him. Puppies.
That's putting it mildly. I can't do it in cream.
This one's carrying water. Why does that men's work? Hey, Bran. Let's fight.
God save you.
What?
I found your treasure.
Really?
Really? Oh,
See you later.
Where's that one guy to fight? One fighter. Ooh, that's right. I hear me. It was like on bad. It was on the horse.
Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Bread, fresh bread.
Yeah.
That's it. 5.
God save you. Goodbye.
I should hunt more. More. Hey, Ringo, let's fight.
How's it go?
I'm not done with you.
What do you want? Didn't you get what you wanted last? See you later.
I'm not done with you yet. Still fighting? Okay. Cross swords, you know?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
My humble goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What strength I have? Ooh, I can use the cumin bow now. And strength, 6 agility. Rabbit. That's awful. No description. Well, that means that deer meat probably went bad. There's probably a lot of people don't really do hunting in this. What do we just need? 2 rabbit meat. I saw a deer, but I saw a rabbit too.
Yeah.
But when, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you. God be with you.
I've got that game meat for you. Great. Let's have a look at it.
Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of supplies for this. Another order. The master armorer is mounting a banquet, and he wants to serve venison and cream sauce.
Oh, right, I get it. Hunt down a deer, milk a cow, and skim the cream. Wouldn't he like me to churn some butter to cook it in while I'm at it?
Just the venison will do, thanks.
Good luck then.
why do I lose reputation?
God be with. Goodbye.
My respects. God be with you.
Let's have a word about...
Well,
Here.
my word.
What do you need? See you later.
Farewell. Good luck to you.
Let's talk...
Aye.
Since it's you,
That's not enough.
Oh, that's a...
Good luck then.
Let's have a word...
Aye.
What?
That's not...
Well, that's... God be with you. God be with you. Can we do something about...
Well, we can...
here. And something for your trouble.
Thanks 1,000 times.
Cucumbers, lovely
God be with you. God be with you.
It turned out fine at last.
I hope I can be of some help.
Let's fight.
You put up quite a show. Goodbye.
Let's fight.
You put up quite a show. God be with you.
What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna call it here. I'm going to bed. Alright. Peace.